Ah, this is interesting. This is interesting. I love this game. I love this game. I love this book. Uh, oh yeah, here. Can I do anything? No, that's not John's voice. Can I do anything? John asks. Go do what kind of help he could be. Oh, thing. He said. If I'm right, I may meet you. And then he stopped. Shall I? John said. He shall. Gray nodded. It's not fair to ask her, Chris said. Not after everything she's been through. But it will if I have to. Yeah, John said. Clay was staring at Steve again, and John suddenly felt like he was intrigued. He was getting late. It's getting late, he said. It's getting late, he said. Well, watch yourself out there, Clay said hastily. Do you want to take my gun? You gave a kid a gun? I know he's a teenager, but still, what? That's enough for that book. Do you want to take my gun? Is it my... Well, that's a thing that just happened. He smiled, but there was tension in his face, as though he was half hoping John would take it. I don't need it, John grinned. I got these guns. Oh, God. There's so many funny things I want to draw from this. He held on a tight fish in the air and flattened the wool before wetting out. Okay, tough guy, see you soon, Guy said grimly. John started back towards his car. It was pitch black now. It had been dark when he arrived. He realized this, but now he noticed the ship didn't go far. The pool of lights beneath him showed a few feet out. His footsteps landed hard, and there seemed to be no way to quiet them. The distant roar of the highway was too faint to provide cover, and the wind was silent for the time being, as though it had temporarily gone into hiding. Something moved a few yards ahead of him, and John stopped dead. Coming down the road was another costume moviegoer, but there was something off about this one. It was heading in this direction, walking in the middle of the road in an even piece. John stayed where he was, between the tall, thin things planted along the wall. His eyes grew to the approaching figure. As it came closer, chill gripped John's side. The clown's movements were female, but wow, he walked like something mechanical. Yes, great. That's baby. That's baby. Graceful, his breath caught in his throat as the clown glided towards the wagon. Wow. The creature was staring ahead as it passed. John waited, hoping to stay out of the line of sight. As he grew closer, however, her eyes drifted towards him, her head turning only slightly as though to note his path. John stared back, recognizing the sleek and controlled beauty of her face. Sprint down the middle through some trick. John Diggy took a step back. He had seen monsters before, and prepared to run or fight invested. But just as his heart began flooding against his chest, she began walking away. And slipped back into the dark as greasy as he appeared. John watched for a moment, then continued to his car. He checked in the rearview mirror, but there was no sign. As he drove home, he checked the mirror more often than he needed to. Its force kept returning to those shining, penetrating eyes. The coroner looked at him like she knew him, like she could see right through it. Relax, John said to the empty car. It was just a little mere dull caution. Saying the words out loud, but it did not make them any more convincing. Oh, we're trusting to Craig? Okay. That's new. Craig went back to his office and stopped by the window, drawing aside the curtain slightly to make sure John had gone, and made it around the corner outside. Craig sighed. He sat down at the desk. He picked up the case diary on the second messaging chart and began to review. The information he needed just wasn't there, but it didn't stop him from returning to it over and over. His officers had diligently done the job. They'd gone to the right places, talked to the right people, and asked all the wrong questions. Just don't know what I know. There was a sound down the hallway. A steep Craig eyes it, and he set the file carefully back on his desk. John? He called, but there was no response. With a practiced calm, Craig quietly reached for the gun he kept on his desk and flipped the safety off. He went to the open office door and paused, listening for another noise from the dark hall. Nothing came. Craig pulled the doors shut, snapping the deadbolts into place. Craig stepped back to the center and stood listening. A moment passed in silence, and his eyes drooped, his shoulders feeling at ease. But suddenly, his eyes lifted again, and his jaw clenched. He took one deliberate step back, focusing directly on the door ahead of him. He lifted and steadied his gun. Took aim. Several minutes passed, but Craig's eyes never wavered. There was something in the hall. Okay, but back to John. John lets his front door fall shut behind him with a thud. But just gonna ignore that? Maybe he's in the house. Oh yeah, I'm going to show this guy the big move. And tell him that something bad always happens to the ones he hates the most. Yeah, that's my baby voice. It glows like most of my voices. With a heavy fire touched his keys on the kitchen counter, he stepped down heavily on the couch, lifting his head full back, reaching down with fatigue. After only a moment, he lifted his head back up. The strange noise was coming from his bedroom again. It sounded like the sounds a wadded head had been making, but something had changed. For though he couldn't put it down, it sounded like a voice, then static. A voice, then static. Something was being repeated. John's bedroom door was almost all the way closed, and he got off the couch and pushed his shoulder from the side. Putting his feet silently one the other, this rubber sole scarcely tapping the floor. He eased the door open. The sound was louder now, more distinct. The voice continued, gargled and muffled. John turned on the light and went to Theodore's head. He bent over so his eyes leveled with Theodore's passive one. and listened. The rabbit head stared back, muttered words, broken sentences, and lonely did repeat. John got a notepad, a pen off his bed. To the sound. He began hearing words. Shine, John listened. Shine, something, silver. He continued to listen, but couldn't make out the words. John gritted his teeth and opened his eyes, glaring at the stuff around his head as he continued to wait. John drew in a long breath. It's like this thing that meshes in that weird both grits down the ultimate because of that. Seriously, what is that saying? Trying to release the tension in his neck, in his jaw, in his back. He sat down on the bed, put the banner bases out, and closed his eyes. Once more. Just listen. Just listen. The sounds repeated again and again. Suddenly they resolve, like somewhere they said 1,000 times. John understood. Shining star, silver dancing, silver leaf. Shining star, silver leaf. Shining star, silver leaf. Theodore repeated. John got up there, put his ears to Theodore's door. Make sure he's done it right. Shining star, Theo. Actually, I should do it in my Henry voice. You're the trap. Oh dear. To amaze us. Oh, okay. Shining star, silver leaf. Shining star, silver leaf. The rabbit in tow. John raced back to his car. When he reached Craig's driveway again, John stopped there. The front door was gaping open. Light from inside the house bearing into the yard. He ran up the stairs, calling, Craig! Craig, are you here? He ran down, he still shouting, and made for Craig off just a few steps past the foot. Oh, Craig! John lost his knees beside Craig. He was on the floor, and his side feet was slick with his own blood, more pooling beneath his head. His eyes were closed. John grasped his wrist and lay, hoping for a pulse. After a few seconds, he found it. A relief rushed through it, but was no intent. Craig! John repeated, just inside me. Craig didn't respond. John looked around. Look, the new door, the one Craig had described as reinforced, was in pieces. Was the rest of the door was still hanging in pieces in the upper hinges. Hastily, John pulled Craig into the hall as best he could. He glanced back towards the office. The chair was overturned, and everything that had been on the desk littered the car. He patted Craig's shoulders. You're going to be okay, he said hoarsely. And he went to the phone and dialed 911. As he reached the operator, he looked nervously back at the north door. Another surge of wind rushed through the front door and out the open window, seeming to carry it with whatever horror happened here. You thought you could escape me. I'm gonna break your neck and tear you apart. God, what is my problem with voicing baby that way? Anyway, chapter 5! Let's stop there before we have to finish this for a bit. Yeah, I definitely think we should do 5 chapters this time. Because now it's just getting good again. This seems sound continual. There was no place to get away from. The pain came at random. For no reason they could stir, and they clung together in the confusion. Hold still. Oh wait, that's my old voice. Hold still, they said. They trembled with fear. Well, they knew the telephone voice well. Those were like a full tower trying to hide, but so in the body screams silence over. The shadow bolted off the light from above. Wait. It will keep wiggling. I will keep the parts of you that wiggle. The voice growled. The hissing grew out. And with a sudden snap of the shadow withdrew, holding something in his hand. I'll be back soon. I did not know what that meant at first, but oh god, I do have an idea. I was gone for less than an hour, John said in a low voice, leaning in so Jessica could hear all the sound of the hostility on TV. I came back and he was lying there. I just stayed there with him a little longer. He chilled up, and Jessica gave him a sympathetic look. He grabbed his backpack off the floor and put it in his snap. Just in the fluff bun, reassured himself that Theodore's head was where he stuffed it. Do you think it was just someone with a grudge? She asked him flushed. I don't mean just, like it's not a big deal, but I mean, sure, Clay had his first shot at Emily being police chief. Probably didn't have anything to do with. She glanced around and rolled her. Anything with, unrolled her voice. Anything to do with us. John looked down at the backpack in the west. The door was shredded Jessica looked nervously down the hallway, like she was worried Clay might hear her. Well, goodness, it's not your fault. Harry's silence set him in between them, only punctured by the hard, crazy voices from the TV, which was showing a montage of ghastly-faced clowns. For a moment, John was distracted, searching for a glimpse of a magician who had silently passed him in a secret. But she was not among the crowd. People are getting crazy this weekend, Jessica said, recalling his attention. Jessica and those cousins. Did you hear about the kid who got kidnapped? Yeah, John said. Clay told me about. Actually, when I went to see him, John broke out as a man in Bruce clothes got Percy. John, Jessica, she said as she all knew the answer. Yeah, that's us, Jessica said with a hint on her. Gave her a smile. Trip Brooke wants to see you. I tried to tell him wizards are still the immediate family right now, but, well, she sort of does. The room was only a few doors down the hallway, but the white lights and slick grey surfaces with the sorting, and John squinted toward out the offensive glare. Jackson was in front of him, and he bumped into her just before he realized he had stopped short of Clay's door. What's the matter? He asked, confused eyes standing still. He turned around and moved close to whisper. Can we go in first? Yeah, of course, he said, understanding. Not that bad, just a pause. Still, he made a conservative state and stepped back so John could push the doorway. Okay. The door was open. You could see Clay. Apparently asleep. He was in his oxygen gown, and a bullet clean for his screen. His skin was shallow. A line of black stitches ran from his forehead to his cheekbone. To see his eyebrow. What's I? Jessica John. He almost looked that eye. Near the valley father. He looks pretty after, John said curiously. Are you sure he wanted to talk now? It's just thinking out, the nurse replied in a normal tone of voice. Go ahead, it won't hurt them to walk for a bit. Hey, Clay, John said awkwardly as he approached the bed. Carter and Martha are on their way. They should be here soon. Jackson looked sideways at the elderly woman sitting on the bed. The nurse stepped after, closing the curtain between the two pieces. Pie, see if you can call it that, the nurse said dryly. And then that closing door part way behind her. As soon as she was out the room, Clay's eyes opened. Good, he said. His voice was ready, as he didn't want to lift his head from the pillow. Besides the shock. Don't pull any folks just yet. I'm still here, Clay, he said lightly. John gave him a wide smile. Okay, not yet, he agreed. How are you feeling? Jack asked. You have my jacket, Clay said, pointedly. Where a grey dark smoke ghost retreat over the back. Jack still hurried to get it, and Clay fumbled around with it a moment. Finding right on both of you inside the best pocket. Held out to John, sitting outside. John took it and Clay back down there, breathing heavily. Take it easy, John said along. Clay nodded weakly, sorry, close. Has to be arranged. What? Jesse Williams decided to put off, and exceed the water. Asked the maximum range. Gray's head lowered to the sides. That's slow. He seemed to be dripping out the constant again. Should we get a nurse? Jesse looked at God, who peered at the monitor. Just shook his head. His wife says, oh, okay. You're not Dr. John. Shut the door a little, John said, ignoring her. Jackson did as he asked grudgingly, leaving it a few inches ajar. John turned the axe over. It was unjust, sealed, and heavy. He opened it, and something more fell off. Jackson moved to grab it, and John took out the rest of the contents. There was a stack of photographs, about an inch thick. The one on top was him and Charlie in the restaurant only the night before. He seemed to be shot outside the building throughout the front window. Okay, that's creepy. John continued to boundary. Well, I thought if one tracked to see if he remained with Charlie until they parted ways. Eating, coming out the restaurant, and saying goodbye. The pictures all taken for this. In some, the image was askew, or the figures were there. The photograph had not been interesting to citizens. There was a last thought in a screen. Charlie was walking away towards the crowd by the new pizzeria. John could make out the back of a home, and the button of the order. The kid they put behind all it and kept looking. Next he could show Jessica and Charlie in a clothing store, coming in and out of the dressing room in various outfits, talking and laughing. The pictures seemed to be taken from the other side of the store. These are somewhere skilled by faggot, as if someone had been hiding behind cracked clothes. John dealt a stab at angry revolution. The restaurant places were bad enough, but this seems far more intrusive. An invasion of an intimate moment. Glad to gesture. She had moved to the window, holding something up to the light. No, that John realized that it was a strip of film. He squinted over her shoulder. She rolled it, turning his face to him. All the pictures on this are us, said quietly. He held up the stack of digits. These two. Jackson held out a hand silent. He passed the harbour staff, and they sorted through the share. The photos covered several more moments of time. There was set of Jackson Carter meeting Charlie at the cafe. Charlie showed one to Jackson another. That's when Charlie first got back, she said, about Ford. And she have heard Charlie and Marge calling out Billy. In my compass, she said, Charlie, this looks like someone hired a PI to follow all us around. How did he get these and why? I don't know, John said slowly, looking back down the photos in the hand. And after the staff, the picture had been taken at night outside, but the figures were clear. He was facing the camera, his hands shoved into his pockets. The stare on his face visible even at this. Charlie had her back to the camera. She was hugging someone so tightly that you could see her fingers gripping the back of her dress. A contour to use his loneliness, comfort. Charlie, his head was too tight. His chest ached. John reflexively bent the photo and put it in his pocket. Then turned his head to make sure no one noticed. Jackson said nothing. John cleared his phone. The reason I wanted to see Craig was that I wanted to show him something. What is it? Jackson stopped. Closer. John went to the floor and beat it out. The duster guards behind the cases beyond the wall. She was still asleep. Took out his backpack and got the door out. Jackson yelled and then stabbed his hands. Now, where did you get him? She demanded. John took a step back, startled by a sudden scooter. What's wrong with you? Yeah. It's weird. I always hated that thing. She folded her hand by her face. Charlie's robotic experiments will always creep me out. But it's kind of nice to see it. Well, this one has an interesting. Don't let Joey see it. She'd probably been throwing things away for that. Anything like that. Say some kind of five-step grief respected thing, but still. No, I'm not going to show this. This is going to sound crazy, but Phil's still been talking to me. And yes, see, he did not continue. A goblet staff to fill the weeks for the objection went before she could say it. He knew the word. They were perfectly clear. Jessie tilted her head. A distinct tone. Is he saying silver weeks? Yes. Shining star. Shining star. Silver reef. Shining star filled the wait. What is this? Me. I have 7 questions. See you guys next time.